Hi, I'm Chap Bettis, author of The Disciple Making Parent, and this is my audio blog, where I read some of my blog posts in audio format for your convenience. In today's episode, we're going to be thinking about cookouts, family, and discipleship. How does family discipleship fit into summer activities? Well, one simple response is to encourage natural intergenerational relationships. How? Well, just this week, my 20-year-old son unexpectedly reminded me of an event that happened when he was around 7. That year, I was participating in a midweek men's Bible study. To break up the routine and to celebrate summer, we decided to have a cookout or pool party and then end with a time of prayer. We would also invite our sons to come. In a low-key way, we cooked, we swam, and prayed. Oh yes, as dads, we debated if they should get out of the pool because of the thunder, but that's a whole nother story. It wasn't a program. We were just doing life together and wanted to include our children in that. They were expected to come and interact with the adults. Sure, they had some swim time among themselves, but the focus was on intergenerational interactions. So dads were asking questions of a couple of young guys, and the idea was relaxed discipleship and modeling. We didn't have a grand strategy as dads. We were just following Jesus and including our children in that journey. When I asked my son what stands out about that time over 10 years ago, he responded, "I was hanging out with the men, and it was just fellowship. As a pastor's kid, we always had Bible studies, but this was just fellowship with men." And it's worth another article to think about the impact of children seeing adults study the Bible, but that's for another time. My wife did something similar when she had a number of the girls, their mothers, and some older women over for brunch. The stated goal was to hear from the women about how they met their husbands. She hoped to cast a vision for making Christ Lord in this area of their lives as well. Again, it was not part of a grand strategy. It was just some women following Jesus and seeking to disciple their children in community with other sisters in Christ. Now, I'm all for intentionality and having a church-wide family discipleship plan. You can read that in other blog posts. But nothing will ever replace adults who want to disciple their children in the natural rhythms of life. And certainly, we were not the only ones doing this. Other parents would just naturally suggest something similar. For one, it was a camping trip. For another, a ladies' breakfast. As the summer kicks off, begin praying about how you can encourage some natural intergenerational ministry in your church. Thank you for listening to the Disciple Making Parent audio blog. This post is really teasing out the material found in my book, The Disciple Making Parent. It's the premier book on family discipleship. And you can find more information at thedisciplemakingparent.com, and you can get your own free audiobook there as well. Thanks for listening.